Jacob Brown asks, as a PhD, what percentage would you contribute of where you are today to your degree?
Absolutely zero. Zero. I didn't get the PhD for success. I got the PhD for the patience. I got the PhD for the process.
When did you get your PhD?
Last year, May.
Did you think you, you know what? This is a real good opportunity. On a real serious kick, I think what makes this show good is I'm super not scared. Talk me through the PhD. Did you feel that that was a smart strategic thing to create a little more air cover so that you had more room to do your thing?
So
for real.
No. For me, Gary, I was trying to, and when I first walked in, you talked about business.
Yep.
Right, and I told you I build people.
Yes.
But building people doesn't always pay well.
I understand.
Right? So I had to put myself in a different market.
I understand.
Than where I originally wanted to be when I started, right?
Yeah.
But what happens when you're from Detroit, like I am, one of the most segregated cities in the United States of America, I did not have the code, the language, or the rules to get in the game that I wanted to play in.
That's right.
So for me, Michigan State gave me that opportunity
to
go to class and hear that language, to get in an environment for 6 years and be a part of the rules. So you can't play the game if you don't know the game. So the degree to me was about, it doesn't make Detroit bad, it doesn't make my community bad, but there's some things I need to operate on this level.
It's interesting that you even went there. I'm so fascinated that you said that. I'm fascinated that in your mind it processed that this thing could be a counter move to making that thing look bad. It's an actually massive insight that people grossly underestimate. It's a thing that I grew up with in a different way. You know, I came to this country because Jews were persecuted in the Soviet Union. Like, my parents and grandparents grew up in an environment where they were blamed for the World War. My grandparents, both my grandfathers went to jail for being Jewish. And I think that people don't understand that being a minority somewhere, Jewish in Europe, African American in America, there's a psyche that people understand, which is you hear us white guys here selling out, you know, Uncle Tom getting away from you. It's so much deeper than you think. And let me tell you where I'm going with it. I'm actually going a very left turn on this. Most of you are so molded by your parents, you can't even wrap your head around it. And there are certain things your parents put in you that you are scared to break against because you don't want to let them down, even though you might hate your parent or what have you. It's unbelievable to me that you went there, that the success of PhD had to be hedged in your mind, through your words, that that's not bad on Detroit. That to me is such an insight that we need to have a conversation in general about people understanding that having something good happen doesn't trigger a negative event somewhere else, and that is something we're all dealing with in our own versions.
And so for me, it was like, if you can't, there's certain arenas you can't operate on if you don't know it. Like you can't play football if you don't, and here's the thing I hate. Okay, so what I do for a living, I hate, Gary, that a guy thinks he's gonna do what I've done for 20-something years. He's gonna watch my videos, he's just gonna do it for 5 months, 5 years, and boom, he's the next ET.
Wait a minute, ET, just because you mean you can't register 7-figure mastermind Instagram account and become that? Yeah.
I mean, it's real. So I'm saying to anybody
the realist.
out there, I realize that, ET, you have what you think is success, but you get that PhD, you're gonna understand, it's like another language, Gary. It's like another language, like another world.
You like being a student?
I love it.
That's
not reading, but I love being a student.
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't like to read either.
I think we're contradicting ourselves.
No. Yeah. It's interesting. Huh, I like that. Okay, what was the question?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
As a PhD, what percentage?
Got it.
Oh, okay, zero.
Okay, good, 0.
Yeah.